Let's see if Adam Mansfield is a regular Nostradamus, because ultimately it's Adam Mansfield and Tommy Tanner. By the way, Tommy Tanner was number 1, Adam Mansfield was number 2, and this is your 22-man Gravesend Royal Rumble main event here at the Woodville. Tommy Tanner with a drop kick, and Adam Mansfield is eliminated. Well, Adam Mansfield lasted 19 seconds. Thanks for coming, buddy. Number 3, indeed. Steve Barker's so excited. Oh boy. Well, maybe the tone is about to change, because here comes Freddie Blackstone. Well, looks like the Lions Pride are number 3, but which one of the Lions Pride is number 3? Tommy Tanner right now, in a rather precarious position. By the way, it's a Royal Rumble, so it is technically, no technically invalid. It's no disqualification. If it goes, I mean, it's friend versus foe, friend versus friend, foe versus foe, and Tommy Tanner, oh boy, the numbers game, and it looks like both Freddie Blackstone and Fabio Romano are going to take it upon themselves to enter themselves in this Royal Rumble. It looks like Garza is certainly going to do so as well and pick apart what is left of Tommy Tanner. So the Lion Pride are wrestlers 3, 4 and 5. I mean, rather unconventional if you ask me, but ultimately who's going to drag all 3 of these men out and force them to come in one after the other? It's not going to happen. Freddie Blackstone with an assist on Fabio Romano just dumps him across poor Tommy Tanner, and now Freddie Blackstone gets the treatment courtesy of Rocky Garza, and now a good God, a triple sent on him. And Tommy Tanner, let's hope he didn't eat anything particularly strenuous before this matchup. He's a man who likes a good steak, does Tommy Tanner. Definitely worth checking out the Instagram to check out the Ultimate Geezer's Ultimate Workouts. But right now, the Ultimate Workout doesn't seem to be doing much against the Lions Pride. Well, here comes number 6 on their way very soon.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Number 6. Xander Bryant is number 6, ladies and gentlemen. We've already seen Nino Bryant robbed of a victory, by the way, by Tate Mayfair earlier on tonight. And we saw Nino Bryant also wrestle to a time-limit draw. Then comes the middle of the Bryant brothers, and the roundhouse kick off, pulls the ropes down, and Freddie Blackstone inadvertently is eliminated from the Rumble. Xander Bryant flips in, ducks under with the Fabio Romano clothesline. It was one of his own. A lovely standing enziguri, and Xander Bryant is cooking here in Gravesend, ladies and gentlemen. Xander Bryant builds up a head of steam. Fabio Romano sidesteps, looking to go. Oh, look out. Fabio Romano dumps over the top, lands on his feet though, still in this thing. Romano restraining Xander Bryant so that Rocco Garza can get some of that. Oh my God, and Lightning does indeed strike twice. Fabio Romano is eliminated from the Rumble, courtesy of his boss, Rocco Garza. Alexander Bryant sidesteps and says to Tommy Tanner, hey, how about we remove the final element? And all three members of the Lions Pride have been eliminated at the hands of Xander Bryant with an assist from number one himself, Tommy Tanner. Oh boy. Nathan Blade, ladies and gentlemen, the meaty portion of the Rumble has now come to fruition. Let us open the doors to the Protein Factory, because Bundesliga's representation is here in Nathan Blade. Part of Project SE is looking to make a mockery of Xander Bryant and Tommy Tanner. In many people's estimation, due to his size and powerful frame, Nathan Blade has to be considered a favourite here in this Royal Rumble, and a headbutt just completely disables Tommy Tanner's offense.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh dear God Almighty. Well, if there was one thing that he loved more than entering this Rumble, it would be himself. And the mirror, of course, we won't argue. This man must own a lot of mirrors, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince of Kingdom, Tyler Walker, is about to enter the Gravesend Rumble. His Project SE partner, Nathan Blade, is about to get a serious amount of backup, and that is bad news for everybody else in this Rumble. Tyler Walker enters the Rumble, and a big old spear pretty much decapitates poor Tommy Tanner, who's regretting drawing number one. I mean, from an odds-on perspective, Tommy Tanner has it all to do. Ultimately, the luck of the draw. I mean, in terms of historic Rumbles, number one actually quite a fruitful number, but Tommy Tanner certainly won't feel that way right now, as he's currently at the behest of Project SE's Nathan Blade and Tyler Walker.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh boy, you want to talk about big? They don't come any bigger. This has to be the odds-on favourite. You want to talk about favourite? Look at the size of that ham hock. Ladies and gentlemen, Farm Strong, Big Ben McDonald. I know a little something or two about Ben McDonald. Absolute Leviathan. Someone that I've certainly been very impressed with. What a meteoric rise he's had at such a young age. Barely 2 years into a professional wrestling journey at Planet Pro Wrestling, being trained by Jordan Breaks and TK Cooper. And now, oh my God, with ease, just literally ragdolled Xander Bryant like a disregarded bag for life, and now just dumps Tommy Tanner on top of what is left of poor Xander Bryant below. Oh man. Well, Tyler Walker throwing some shots at Ben McDonald, and it doesn't seem to be having much effect whatsoever. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looks like Tyler Walker's about to go for a ride. Ben McDonald is backing up our cameras, and we go from the biggest to one of the smallest. Leland Bryant, also one of the youngest, ladies and gentlemen. The 17-year-old is about to enter the Gravesend Royal Rumble. He's got some Rumble experience though. Leland Bryant had a magnificent outing at the Fantastic Rumble many months ago here on Rumble Wrestling TV. I mentioned you can subscribe to the Rumble Wrestling YouTube channel completely free of charge. Click the bell icon, get notifications of every single match uploaded for you. Oh, there's some good ones coming here on Rumble Wrestling TV. Leland Bryant has entered, and oh my god, Nathan Blade and Big Ben McDonald await him, and Leland Bryant chopping down the biggest tree in the yard. Oh boy, gets caught. Hand around the throat, going for a run. Leland Bryant able to escape the chokeslam, and he's throwing absolute potato straight at the head of Ben McDonald. And good God almighty, he's won the clubbing forearm, completely stops in his tracks. Well, you better get excited, ladies and gentlemen. We saw him earlier tonight in a magnificent affair against Leland Bryant, and now he and Cameron, full of proverbial that and vinegar, is indeed entering the Rumble, and he's throwing all kinds of energy at Nathan Blade's direction. King Cameron, I admire his attitude, I very much admire his guts, but Nathan Blade is going to have none of that. Pop-up headbutt just completely derails King Cameron. You might notice, ladies and gentlemen, there's no script here. Ultimately, these young men, they enter the Rumble, but when you walk into a wall like Nathan Blade or Ben McDonald, bad things will happen. I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, it's always important to stay hydrated. The sweet and refreshing taste of mountain stew enters the Gravesend Rumble. Catch 22's finest has arrived. And poor Mountain Stew, looking, by the way, for a measure of revenge on Nathan Blade, who defeated him back at Ashford recently. Nathan Blade seems very happy with himself and his handiwork. Splash in the corner to Tommy Tanner. How about Tommy Tanner, by the way? Entered this Rumble match at number 1. And 12 or 13 minutes later, is still going strong. Well, I say going strong, he's at least in this. You've got to be in it to win it. And Big Ben McDonald. Oh, look out. Mountain Stew, King Cameron have come to the realisation that a bit of teamwork might be needed to remove the big old oak tree that is Armstrong himself, Big Ben McDonald. Wrestle Clock's favourite, ladies and gentlemen, the cream of the Catch-22, Jake O'Grady is about to enter the Rumble. It is always great to see Jake O'Grady. And here he comes, Jake O'Grady, styling, profiling, and removing himself immediately from the Rumble by exiting under the bottom rope. And gotta say, very, very smart from Jake O'Grady. It's not just what our Mountain Stew is having absolutely none of that nonsense. These are two individuals who know each other better than most as they train at the same facility. And Mountain Stew is saying, do you know what, Jake O'Grady? You can get your keister right back in the ring, and so I can immediately eliminate it for you. But meanwhile, Big Ben McDonald making, oh my God, he's got a tear off on King Cameron. Good God almighty. We didn't have the biggest chest to begin with. There isn't have much of one left after Big Ben McDonald got hands on it, but he is. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. this man has been considered one of the strongest favourites in the field. The All Nations champion, Tate Mayfair, who absolutely stole one off the knee of Bryant earlier tonight, is now looking to add one more feather to his cap. Tate Mayfair, for all of his accolades, for all of his honours, one of the most prolific and worldwide recognised wrestlers, has gone many a moon without winning a Rumble here in Rumble Wrestling. But a number of Battle Royales and Royal Rumbles, and it has been a large amount of time since Tate Mayfair was successful. No doubt that albatross is hanging very precociously around his neck, and looking to eliminate Tyler Walker is Tate Mayfair's, and Tyler Walker hanging on for dear life over there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, good God almighty, ladies and gentlemen, the conditioning king himself, Oscar Mike, and you can see for yourself, this is one put together unit of a man, and this might very well be aesthetically the most dominant looking individual in this Rumble. He just landed a rising knee lift on Nathan Blade's chin, and now a huge back suplex applied to Tyler Walker. Oscar Mike, wow, conditioning is an understatement. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone. Meanwhile, Tommy Tanner, who by the way was number one in Raw, almost had Tate Mayfair's eliminated. Tate Mayfair takes exception to everyone's excitement in him potentially being eliminated.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, Big Ben McDonald might not be a fan of this music, but this is going to be an interesting one. Charlie Marley makes his debut, a product of the Hustle Wrestling Academy. Yes, indeed, honey and lime, ever so sweet indeed is Charlie Marley, and got a chance to catch up with this young man backstage before this matchup. Very likeable, very affable, but ultimately that doesn't count for much if Oscar Mike runs straight into you, and of course Oscar Mike knows Charlie Marley fairly well. And he certainly knows him a bit better after receiving a Faymaster in the middle of the ring, and Tate Mayfair says, "What in God's name do you think you're doing in my house, sunshine?" And Charlie Marley almost thrown straight out by Tate Mayfair's, and Ben McDonald just roaring at the audience. And oh my God, how about that? Charlie Marley with the Faymaster. How is there even room in there? Well, speaking of hustle, ladies and gentlemen, Craig Callahan, the martial arts expert, Cobra Kai ain't got nothing on Callahan here. Vicious back elbows to Oscar Mike, and delivers a drop kick. Doesn't get all of it, let's be honest. That's the clothesline, and now, oh wow, beautiful thrust kick. Almost like a modified Pele kick there from Craig Callahan. Unusual but effective offense. And meanwhile, Big Ben McDonald had King and Cal. Oh, look out. Cameron and Leland Bryant, after tonight's singles match, have decided discretion is the better part of valor, and they're looking to eliminate Ben McDonald, who just, oh my God, Ben McDonald just plants Leland Bryant on the apron and clarks him out of the ring. The old Parton Clark courtesy of Big Ben McDonald, who now, oh my God, has Kean Cameron hoisted up on his shoulders and just gorilla presses him out of the ring like a piece of trash.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Well, I was complaining about there being not enough room. Ben McDonald makes some room pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Tate Mayfair is teetering on the edge. Able to bring himself back in. Well, Tate Mayfair is going to be extremely happy, and he better hurry up. Here comes his manager, Shenwu, Charlie Marley and Oscar Mike. Oh, and Charlie Marley and Oscar Mike had realised that they had an opportunity to eliminate one of the very best in the field in Tate Mayfair's, and luckily for Tate Mayfair's, sidestep, Oscar Mike eliminated by Tate Mayfair. Tate Mayfair's is now cooking, and the confidence is flowing courtesy of his manager Shenwu. And there's the handshake, the trust of evil indeed.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
eliminations as of late, but the ring is about to fill up just a little bit more. And it looks like we're going to get some double duty here because the close personal friends Joe Lando and Danny Black are on their way. Well, looks like the CPF are having a personal conga before they enter the Gravesend forward. On a little bit of cheerleading, nothing wrong with getting a few more fans on. So what in God's name is Tate Mayfair doing with that turnbuckle? And it is maximum plantation for Tate Mayfair, who's found himself a foreign object. And I'm not talking about Shen Wu. Good God almighty. Tate Mayfair's, oh careful now, Shen Wu almost got inadvertently flouted courtesy of Tate Mayfair's. And now about Mountain Stew wearing out Big Ben McDonald in the corner. And look out, well, the close personal friends are in. And meanwhile, look out, CPF immediately have Tate Mayfair's on the ropes. And Tate Mayfair's could be getting the elimination that some people might suggest he deserves. And once again, the insurance policy paying dividends. Yeah, Shen Wu demonstrating with Tate Mayfair, trying to explain to him that I was busy trying to deal with my own luck. And
10, 9, there's 2 wrestlers to go.
2 wrestlers left to go. Well, there are a lot of bodies here, but that music would suggest that one of the odds-on favourites, here comes the Mal Mason British Lightweight Champion, Nino Bryant. Well, unsurprisingly, Nino Bryant goes straight in on Tate Mayfair's Shen Wu, but there are many, many bodies to deal with. Oh boy, here we go, and now we'll take Mayfair's. Oh yeah, Shen Wu. Unsurprising. Nino Bryant is over there. Oh my God, super kick, he's almost out, Oh my God, Tate Mayfair's teaching precariously, and I think quite a few people have recognised. And meanwhile, Shen Wu trying to break things up, and once again saving his insurance policy indeed. God almighty. Who's number 22? Well, by the division of map, ladies and gentlemen, it should be pretty obvious, and if it's not obvious enough, the music certainly will give it away. Because here comes the man with the biggest luck in the building, the Rumble Wrestling Champion, Sid Benetti enters as your final entrant, number 22. Sid Benetti, full of vinegar, full of energy, looking to make his mark. And who is going to win the Gravesend Rumble, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, look out, Mountain Stew. You know, Bryant and Sid Benetti looking to eliminate Mountain Stew, goes over the top, but manages to hold on, and credit to him because, oh man, Tate Mayfair's teeing off on Sid Benetti. That's not a surprise, is it? Let's be honest, those two will fight forever. And now Shen Wu, everywhere Tate Mayfair's goes in this matchup, Shen Wu follows, and Sid Benetti certainly gave his something to think about there as he... Oh man, Tyler Walker, no particular idea why he thought that would be a good idea. And Sid Benetti says, get out of my way, sunshine. And Tyler Walker, to his credit, once again, somehow able to maintain himself and his spot in the Rumble. Well, he's absolutely everywhere right now. Tommy Tanner, by the way, entered this at number 1. He is still in this matchup 22 minutes later. How about the gas tank on Tommy Tanner? That Instagram ain't just for show, ladies and gentlemen. That's a way of life. And check out Jake O'Grady choking the life out of Ben McDonald. Oh boy. That looks like bad news for here. Now, Ben McDonald is literally carrying Jake O'Grady around like a backpack and tells him to take a seat. Oh no. Oh no. Well, meanwhile, on the other side, and oh my God! Well, the Bundesliga certainly left its mark. My God. Nathan Blade got the modern day equivalent of a colonoscopy in professional wrestling, and it looks like Big Ben McDonald is getting ganged up on. He's getting ganged up on, and Big Ben McDonald's been eliminated. Wow, the two biggest men in the matchup have just been eliminated, courtesy of a gang effort. Gravesends 2 indeed has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. Still a number of bodies flying around here and feeling a little worldwide. Oh, come on. Well, Tate Mayfair's poking poor Danny Black in the eyes. And meanwhile, on the other side, Bryant has just eliminated Jake O'Grady. Joe Lando having an interesting conversation there with Nino Bryant. We'd love to know what that entails. Bryant looking to take advantage of Tate Mayfair. So Tate Mayfair dumps him up and over the top. And oh boy, Nino Bryant looks shell-shocked. And meanwhile, on the other side, Joe Lando eliminated. Shen Wu got himself a little piece of Joe Lando and dumped him out. And meanwhile, Nino Bryant and Tate Mayfair are fixated on one another. Tyler Walker is still in this. Oh, never mind. Well, talk about everyone out of the pool. Tommy Tanner eliminates Tyler Walker. Meanwhile, Nino Bryant struggling on the other side, courtesy of Tate Mayfair's. And all of a sudden, from such... Oh, I was just about to say, we've gone from so many bodies to just 6 now remaining. And Tate Mayfair's and Nino Bryant in a precarious position on the ring apron. And meanwhile, Danny Black eliminated by Shen Wu. Well, thank you for the update on the mathematics, Mr. Barker. And on the ring side, oh my God, Tate Mayfair's precariously teetering on the edge. And looking for oh, come on, a low blow by Tate Mayfair's to Nino Bryant. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what the fans want. It's ultimately who's going to win this matchup. How about Tommy Tanner, ladies and gentlemen? Entered at number 1. He's still here 25 minutes later. And Sid Benelli, who entered last, number 22, is getting all he can handle from Shen Wu and Tate Mayfair's. Well, the real story for me right now is the fact that number 1, Tommy Tanner, is still in this matchup. Meanwhile, Nino Bryant, who has already had more than enough of his fill of Tate Mayfair's this evening, is getting a lot more. And it looks like Shen Wu and Tate Mayfair's are going to gang up on Nino Bryant and send him up and over the top. And Nino Bryant refuses to be eliminated. Meanwhile, Tommy Tanner's up and over. He's hanging on for dear life. Sid Benelli over on the other side. And Tate Mayfair's and Shen Wu, well, they've done half the job. Nino Bryant able to counter. And now Tommy Tanner enters the ring like a shotgun. Buckshot lariats both. Oh, look out. Oh, Tate Mayfair's callous. Oh, Tommy Tanner is on the outside. Puts the brakes on for Shen Wu and a feed trigger. A Tate trigger. Oh, no. Tommy Tanner, ladies and gentlemen, lasted nearly 27 minutes, but was eliminated thanks to the nefarious garbage ways of Shen Wu and Tate Mayfair's. And once again, the story here is that Shen Wu has saved the backside of Tate Mayfair's. Oh, look how Nino Bryant and Sid Benelli have Tate Mayfair's and Shen Wu exactly where everyone wants them, on the outside. Tate Mayfair's and Shen Wu hanging on for dear life. Come on, raking both the eyes of Nino Bryant and Sid Benelli. It's like they think alike. They're like a hive mind of Shen Wu and Tate Mayfair's. Tate Mayfair's directed traffic once again now, telling Shen Wu to eliminate Sid Benelli. And Sid Benelli is teetering on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Teetering on the edge. Meanwhile, on the other side, Nino Bryant getting the same treatment than Tate Mayfair's. Sid Benelli able to regroup and direct some traffic here. Well, a 10 count. Well, I thought it was going to be successful, but Tate Mayfair says absolutely nothing doing it now. Oh, look out. Tate Mayfair's dumps Nino Bryant onto the outside. Once again, Nino Bryant hanging on for dear life. Our officials, Dave Macros at ringside, keeping an eye on it. And of course, both feet must touch the floor, as you know. But Shen Wu takes advantage of another distraction. Yeah, Nino Bryant was eliminated once again through a distraction. It has not been a great evening if you're Nino Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Sid Manelli recognises that it's essentially a 2-on-1 handicap matchup and is looking to dismantle Shin Woo just like he did earlier tonight, at least until the foreign object got involved. And Sid Manelli looking to right the wrongs from earlier on tonight, losing to Shin Woo in the most nefarious of circumstances, and certainly does not want to be on the receiving end of Tate Mayfair's. Oh, Shin Woo. And Sid Manelli trying to dump the Japanese dump truck over the top rope, and oh no, Tate Mayfair's from behind with a Tate trigger, and Sid Manelli, he's in bad shape.
It's Tate Mayfair's. Sid Manelli.
Well, we certainly know who the last three are, Barker or not, but one thing that certainly is that, yeah, that's right. Shin Woo has decided he's going to sprinkle a little extra salt in the wounds of Sid Manelli, and it's going to be deja vu. He's likely going to strike twice here, and wow, not today. Shin Woo got just a little bit more of his own medicine, and now Sid Manelli is looking to eliminate Shin Woo. Tate Mayfair's. Oh, look out. Tate Mayfair's takes it, but Sid Manelli who moves out of the way. Oh my God! Tate Mayfair's has inadvertently eliminated Shin Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 2. Who is going to win the Gravesend Rumble? Is it going to be Tate Mayfair? Is it going to be Sid Manelli? What in God's name is Mr. USA is here? What in God's name are you doing? Well, Mr. USA made it very clear that he wanted Sid Manelli. At some point, he wanted redemption. He wanted to face somebody in a chain match if the opportunity did so present itself. And it looks like he has taken aim at Sid Manelli. Mr. USA, his hatred for Sid Manelli, the fact that Sid Manelli cost him the Rumble Wrestling Championship, in his eyes, a fluke, is what he says it was, and a chain line, if you can call it that, courtesy of Tate Mayfair's and Mr. USA. And Mr. USA, well, he had Sid Manelli beat inside a steel cage for the Rumble Wrestling Championship, but his idiocy cost him, and he drop-kicked Sid Manelli out the door, and that's why Sid Manelli is currently your reigning and defending Rumble Wrestling Champion. You saw that all unfold in the infamous first ever steel cage match. Sid Manelli puts the brakes on. Oh, genius! Absolutely genius by Sid Manelli. And Tate Mayfair goes up and out. Tate Mayfair's eliminated. And Mr. USA, well, I assume he's the de facto 23 and hates eliminated. Sid Manelli is your winner. Wow, it is a picturesque ending here at Woodville. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us once again on Rumble Wrestling TV. I've been Aaron Nix. He has been Sid Manelli, and it's Sid Manelli who stands tall as your Gravesend Rumble winner.